The problem, Professor Wren, I think, is that these so-called relativists don't look into the meaning of relativism. I mean, people love to emphasize the liberal side of relativism that allows you to be open-minded to things that the social mores from history uh, wouldn't allow you to be open-minded to. But it doesn't mean that anything goes. I mean, first of all, yes, you can have a truth in your frame of reference that's different from a truth in another, even contradictory to a truth in another frame of reference. But frames of reference are related as well, and you share frames of reference with these other objects. So um, things do relate, and within a given frame of reference, you have facts. As far as I know, it's not just up to your whim that, oh, well, I think it and everything's relative, so it must be true, equally true. Well, no, just because you think it is, no, because, the truth is relative to the facts, and the facts are relative to the material conditions in your environment. And so I don't think that the material conditions in your environment are just subject to just your whim of how you say they are. They are a way you have to discover. And that's true in relativism just as much as in any other system. So those people are just misusing relativism. They misunderstand it. They misapply it for selfish reasons like humans will any philosophy system. And it's enabled by a simplistic misunderstanding of what relativism really means. It does not mean anything goes. There are still facts within your frame of reference. Within a given frame of reference, there's compelling facts and arguments and concreteness, just like there was in this old objective idea where there was ultimately just one frame of reference. Within each frame of reference, there's still all the structure. And furthermore, that structure leads to possible analysis of relationships to other frames of reference, and indeed to an analysis of what frames of reference these two frames share as a super-organizing frame of reference. And there's no one super-organizing frame that organizes everything at once, but you can take and organize subsets of frames of reference into these hierarchies of reference frames and into systems of related facts. Okay, so there really shouldn't be any kind of dogmatic relativist. That's just simple-minded people trying to take liberty with the philosophical system because they want the liberty. It has nothing to do, it's not inspired or driven by relativism itself, because relativism is not nihilism, belief in that there are no facts, none of them count. Relativism means that there are truths, there is knowledge, but it is relative to context, which means only you have to state the context. It does not mean that you get out of having to state the context, and it doesn't mean you get out of having to make concrete arguments.